What's up? Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day. What's up with everybody, man? How is everybody's weekend going? So, preseason's in full effect, huh? Had the Raiders and Jacksonville Jaguars. That's what's up, Shy, man. I had a blast. It was good to have you out here, man. When you come back out here, bro, we'll definitely have to go to a game. We'll have to go to a game, bro. That'll be the next step for us. Maybe this year, sometimes, if you get a chance to come back to Denver, maybe this year we'll go to a game together. So I wanted to talk about this subject right here. I read in a news article that people that are ranking offensive lines, that they're going into this season, and I don't know how they do the rankings and all that stuff, but they're ranking the Broncos offensive line in the top 5 offensive lines in the league. That is crazy because I don't know how they can go off of that, since we had offensive line problems like the last couple years, but they must see something in this bunch of Broncos on the offensive line that is intriguing, and they're projecting the Broncos be a top 5 offensive line this year. And that's crazy because our offensive line the last 4 or 5 years, what up, Jared? What's good with you, bro? It has been hinderance, and it's been the reason why our quarterback play also has been terrible, because the pressure that when we play against teams, the pressure that they're getting on our Broncos, there's no time to create. And, if you don't have a quarterback that can actually extend plays and be mobile and get out of situations, you're going to take sack after sack after sack. And that's what the Broncos actually have done. But to hear this coming out of training camp and just ranking the aspect of the Broncos offensive line, they're projecting the Broncos have a top 5 offensive line, bro. If that's the case, this Russell Wilson-led team will be unstoppable, because you get Russell Wilson any time to create back there in that pocket, he's going to destroy defenses, man. And, I know it can't be set in stone till the Broncos start playing, but they're seeing something in this offensive line that the Broncos have, man. And it's gonna be great to see that come together, man. So I seen that yesterday. They're talking about the offensive line, because we know for sure that the Broncos, they have to have some protection going into this season. And I think Crunchberry and, you know what I'm saying, Reisner and all them, they're gonna do their thing, bro, where they make people respect it, beat them in the trenches. I was talking to a Raider fan on Messenger, and he claims that Derek Carr will win the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's not set in stone, though. He hasn't done anything to make us believe that. Nobody believes that except a Raider fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, until he wins a meaningful game and he wins something that's important, we're not going to believe that. Nobody's going to believe that. That's just somebody being excited about the season coming up and telling their South that they have a shot to really win a Super Bowl. They got some stuff going on in training camp too. They got to iron out. But come on, bro. You look at this Bronco roster. If they have any protection for Russell Wilson back there, which he can extend a play and he can extend a series and a drive. If you have protection to let this fool create, and the receivers that we have, just off the separation aspect, bro, the Broncos are going to be lethal, bro. And You get them out here in this altitude that makes people suffocate. Imagine them going to the no huddle. It's over. It's over. Like it's gonna be impossible to stop that. Hey, what up, Ghost Loke? What's good with you, Rada? Just over here chilling, bro. Getting ready for some preseason football. Broncos play this week. I'm just over here chilling, man. Just got out the gym. What up, Reaper boy? What's up, my Rada? So you look at that scenario, bro, and you say Russell Wilson can create. If he was producing with an offensive line like Seattle's, imagine any kind of time that Russell Wilson has, and with these wide receivers and these weapons, once they push the aspect of really producing with this system, you ain't gonna be able to stop it with the two-headed monster and running backs, and then having all this wide receiver and this airstrike. Like, it's gonna be hard to stop that, bro. And another thing I heard too that I really am excited about is they said Russell Wilson already knows the playbook. He has the system already down packed. It took him a little time, of course, to get it going. But the last couple practices, man, you see Russell Wilson in the 2-minute drills. This fool he's literally airing it out, and they're doing 2-minute drills and getting touchdowns at training camp. We can't look too much into that, but to hear them speak about how fast the offense is coming together, it's mind-blowing, bro, because people were thinking like, it was going to be hard for them to actually get this offense going together. And I already knew, bro, his work ethic is going to have him already intact and already comfortable before the season starts. Not to mention, our season at the beginning of the season is very winnable. So there's more time to practice. And when we get to the battle-prone games, we will be ready for whoever. You know what I'm saying? One thing about the Broncos that I see with this Bronco team we can speak about the AFC West and different things that everybody has. But one thing about this Broncos team, the potential chance is the Broncos all around is well-rounded. The big question was the offense. And what they're saying is Russell Wilson, the wide receivers, everybody on that offense is coming together. And one big reason is because Russell Wilson's leadership, and he took the time to actually learn this system. 5.2 seconds, and he's already above schedule, they were saying, with the system and the offense, bro. So I don't care what anybody says. The Broncos are going into this season with a well-rounded team. They're going in this season with a lot of stuff on the defense. The defense is going to be stout. The offense already looks like it's gelling together. The package is going to be hard for teams to actually stop, man. And the way they're going to utilize all their offensive threats, that's going to help us tremendously. Like, Russell Wilson, really his whole career ain't really had a tight end game, except when he had Graham. But for the most part of his career, he ain't really had no tight ends that actually he utilized. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff coming together. There's a lot of stuff coming together with this running back duel, where I'm not gonna give everything away, but just get ready to see an offense that scores a lot of touchdowns, man. And it's gonna come from every aspect of the offense, and Russell Wilson is they're really getting set to go no huddle 5280 airstrike on all defenses, bro. And if you don't have a defense to stop it, if you don't have a defense that can actually stop that, you are in for a long Sunday. And there's two teams in this division that we have to see if their defenses is going to be able to hold. But I just know that this firepower is going to come from every aspect of the offense. Like, they're going to utilize everything, man. BCFFL, Reaper boy, what's up? Salute, Rada. We face the Bears next Sunday. That's good. That's good. Yes, he does. I'm so excited. Yes, I'm a Bronco fan. The horse, Jack Harlow. Let's go. But I wanted to talk about that offensive line, man. What you guys think? What you guys think about that, bro? And I know it has to actually be seen on the field, but what you think about them saying that the Broncos reports that they have a potential chance to be a top 5 offensive line in the league, bro? That's crazy, because the big word and the question is the Broncos going to have a offensive line to protect Russell Wilson? They're not. It's not Seattle, bro. This is not Seattle's offensive line. I don't know what they're seeing. I don't know where they get this projection from. But if you have any time created by the offensive line, bro, Russell Wilson is going to make you pay for that shit. You know, will make you pay for that, man, because he's done it with no offensive line, and he's more successful than failing in his career, and he's done it without an offensive line. They never protected that dude. They didn't want to protect that dude. They didn't want to create and help that dude, you know. And that's why it's so funny when I see a lot of Seattle fans like are pretty much, they're very upset with, you know, him leaving, man. They will not let it go, you know. And it's not because of the scenario all on him. He didn't have no protection. What else? What do you think he was supposed to do? You think he was just supposed to get abused and they didn't really help protect the guy? I wouldn't want to be over there either. I would have want to vacate, man. I wouldn't want, if you're not protecting me, if you're not protecting the biggest asset of the team, I'm trying to go. I'm not trying to stay there. You know, you're putting me out there to get ate up by the wolves. So, yeah, bro. It's we have joint practices this coming up Wednesday. This coming up Thursday, Broncos and Cowboys, and then the preseason. Definitely is going down. Third leg in training camp. Yeah, I was at that training camp, bro. It didn't even look like he really got hurt until he tried to stand up. You know, but we got some young ballers to take his place. You know, I know that it's hard to replace a player like that, but there's a couple little hogs back there, man. They've been lighting it up in training camp. You know, so the hogs got to step up. The new blood got to step up. It's time to make a name for yourself. It's time to make a name for yourself. It's time to go eat. Get your position on the roster. You know, ain't no crying about it. Ain't no crying about it. We going full throttle. So yeah, man, that's always a good look. Who's ready for some motherfucking football, bro? Who's ready? Who's ready for some football, man? I know I am. I'm tired of all the talk. I'm tired of all the crazy talk from everybody. I'm tired of, you know, all the negativity. I'm tired of all the doubters. I'm ready to get it going, bro. I'm ready to get it going, you know? But yeah, it's going to be a good season, bro. I know you ready. Nah, we don't got to throw to Eric Decker. We got young Judy about to take off, young Cortland Sutton. We got my boy Washington. He making a big aspect. We got that boy KJ Hamler with a 4.3 speed. Nah, I know, bro. But you better, you know that's having Tim Patrick go out. You got my boy KJ Hamler with a 4.3 speed. There ain't too many secondaries that can actually hold up with that. That's almost in the books of Tyreek speed. You know what I'm saying? And if you got Jerry Jeudy on one side, you got KJ Hamler and Cortland Sutton on that field. Once it gets going, it's gonna be hard to stop that for any defense. You can't just stop that aspect like that. So yeah, man. Oh yeah, and I got the Cash App going for that Pick'em League. If you want to get down with it, man, let me know. We already filling up spots for the pick'em. We got 16 picks. Boom. All season long, man. You can earn some money. So let me know if y'all want to play. If you think you know some football, y'all want to make some bread, man. Let's go. Nah, they're see, you don't have to have Lockett and DK Metcalf, bro. You only have to have a solid bunch. You know what I'm saying? Like across the board. Because Jerry Jeudy, go look at the separation percentage, bro. He was open like all year last year. The quarterback situation was terrible. You got Cortland Sutton that takes a double team. You can't stop that when you got somebody on accurate like a Russell Wilson. You know, like I said, DK Metcalf and Lockett, they were good, but when you got a solid bunch, you got a solid bunch across the board, and you got them all on the field, plus you got a running game, a two-headed monster, you can't stop that. It don't matter who you are. I don't care what defense you have. And if you got time with Russell Wilson, it's over with. You can't stop that. I don't care how hard you try to lock it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, because not only that, man, you don't have to throw it all the time. You got to, man, we got one of the best dual running games in the league. That's going to be a two-headed monster that teams are going to have to game plan for. You know? There's not nobody in this league that's going to be able to stop a Jerry Jeudy when he literally starts actually coming in and feeling comfortable with a Russell Wilson, because he's 2 steps ahead of every secondary that covers him. Anybody that covered him last year, he was open all the time. He was used as a decoy, you know? Now you have a threat with a quarterback that can go downfield and he's accurate. You can't stop that. By week 6, we'll be 5-1. Week 6, we'll be 5-1, bro. Our schedule's too manageable. It's too easy. All I know is the rest of the AFC West better be ready for the Broncos. They better, bro. The AFC West ain't no slouch, but the AFC West don't have defense. Two teams in the AFC West don't really have defenses that scare me either. So unless you're going to be able to stop Russell Wilson every drive, it's going to be a hard task for you to win that game. Because not only this, too, people don't think about this. Last year, the defense actually stopped quarterbacks in their tracks. And the offense couldn't put up no points. You think that's going to happen with Russell Wilson? That's not going to happen. You know, Russell Wilson knows how to score. He knows how to drive. He knows how to get you to that red zone and score touchdowns. Last year, it was not that scenario, so you can't go off of last year. Definitely not. So, yeah, man, let's go. You know what it is. It's the turn up, baby. It's the turn up. Broncos country arise. We're going to watch it unfold together. All of the family, all the real fans only. And, you know, we coming through, man. But, yeah, I wanted to talk about that, man. I'm about to go fishing. About to go throw this fishing pole in the lake for a little minute. I'll stay on here for a couple more minutes, but you know what it is, man. It's preseason. We here. Football season's coming down, bro. It's the countdown to football season. You know the logo. All right, I'm going to tap out. Y'all be good.